Hey, what's going on, Virgos? Butch over here. I am going to do your October read for the month of October. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Celtic Tarot. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. With all that being said, let's get it. Here's what we have for Virgo for October 2022. What's going on for Virgos? Virgos. So the first thing I do see, Virgos, is I feel like there is a past person that you hold on to. You know, I do get the feeling that there's this past person, and I feel like this person is someone that I feel like you've invested. You know, this is someone that you've taken care of. But I feel like, you know, I feel like you're the one that puts in the work with this person. You know, always putting in that extra effort, always being there for them. You know, and I feel like this person is never really fair to you. You know, I feel like there's a lot of hot and cold energy with this person. You know, I feel like there's a lot of in and out. I feel like this person has a habit of disappearing, but then coming back when they need you. You know, and I feel like you've been fighting for this person. I do feel like there's an internal struggle when it comes to this person. It's like you keep putting in the work, you keep putting in the effort, you keep doing what you can do for this person. But I feel like at the end of the day, this person isn't standing their ground. You know, this person isn't doing the work for themselves. You know, I feel like this person, you know, they get what they need from you. You know, I just feel like you're always holding out hope for this person to finally get it together. But from what all I can see is I don't feel like this person gives you anything. You know, I feel like it's always take. It's for them. You're always for them, and Virgos can be some of the most selfless people out there. They put others before them. But sometimes we need to, sometimes we need to stand up to it. You know, sometimes we have to let go of the things that don't work for us. You know, I feel like it's, I feel like this is no shock to you because I do feel like you spent a lot of time thinking about this. I feel like like I said, with that internal struggle with that 5 of Wands, I feel like there's a part of you that already knows what I'm saying. It's the stubborn part. And Virgos can be very stubborn. I know a lot about being stubborn. I'm a Sagittarius, so I get it. But sometimes, sometimes when we give too much to something, it's like you're on a ship and the ship is sinking, but you just keep holding hope that somehow it won't. Somehow it's going to come back out of the water, and and everything will be okay. But sometimes we just got to know. There's no rescue boat coming. There's no helping the situation because it doesn't want to help itself. You're trying to help someone that doesn't want to help themselves. They use you. They come at you with the sad stories and things. And it's not that I'm saying you should give up on this person. What I'm seeing is that you're giving too much of yourself for this person. I mean, if they want to stay on a sinking ship, that's fine. That's their business. But you don't need to stay on it with them. What I do see is you nurturing this situation. You're the one that's the nurturing energy. You're the one that gives them support. You're the one that is always there for them. Sometimes we coddle people too much. And with this person, I feel like I feel like it's not so much the love that you have for this person. I feel like it's more of a friendship you have with this person, but even still, I feel like it's holding you back. I don't feel like I feel like the more you hold on to this, you're stripping yourself from your future. You're stripping yourself from the possibilities. And part of this read is about that past person, but there's also, I feel like, another option coming. Now, this is why that past person, I feel like that's what's important about this right now, is that there is someone else coming in. What you're waiting for with that past person is not coming. I don't feel like it's coming. I don't feel like you're waiting for a ship that's never coming in. I don't know why we're doing a lot of ship talk, but we can only put others in front of us so long until it becomes detrimental. But like I said, there is someone else coming in. And I feel like with this person, I feel like with this person, this person comes in, very honest, very to the point. I feel like this person is the type of person that will show up for you. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things we want to get out of this right now, is the fact that there's someone coming in that's going to show up for you. I feel like there's nothing wrong with putting someone in front of yourself sometimes, but when it's detrimental to you and only benefiting the other person, we have to sometimes just take a look and realize, is this working for us? Is this what we want? When I feel like with this person coming in, like I said, I feel like this person, they have their shit together. Like I said, they're honest. They're to the point. There's no bullshit. There's no games. And this is what I do see with this, is someone that genuinely wants to be with you. They want to bring something to your life as much as they want to bring something to theirs. And that's the difference. I feel like this is someone that you can have a strong relationship with. We have the Fool card. It's the beginning of a new journey. Sometimes we have to let go and for what's best for us to move forward. And I feel like this new journey is what you need. With that past person, I feel like it's promises after promises, but sooner or later, we have to get to the point where we realize that it's not You know, it's not giving us what we need. You know, like I said, putting people in front of yourself sometimes, you know, and Virgos are synonymous with putting other people first. But sometimes we have to put ourselves first. And like I said, with this person coming in, they have their shit together. I mean, this person, they want to put in the work. They will put in the work. I see a lot of emotional fulfillment. You know, we see that power couple. You know, we have all the things that you want is right in front of you, but we have to let go of what's holding us back. You know, with this new person coming in, I see a lot of happiness. I see, you know, we have that 10 of Cups, or 10 of Pentacles, and the Sun card. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment. Like I said, with that 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. With the 10 of Pentacles, it's, you know, getting the things that you wanted, getting the things that you deserve. You know, I see a lot of forward movement with this new person. You know, with that Chariot card. You know, it's all about loyalty. It's all about forward movement. It's someone that can actually, you know, someone that actually deserves your energy. The 10 of Cups, that family card. You know, this is something you need to nurture. And it's for you. You're doing this for you. At the end of the day, like I said, that past person, we can hold on. We can hold out hope. But I feel like you're sinking way too much time into it, because I don't feel... And that's the thing, that I don't really want to be bad talking this original person. But the thing is it's one thing if you're putting in the effort for someone and you're trying to help them out, if they're trying to help themselves, but I don't feel like they are. You know, I feel like the worst thing for that person is you giving yourself up for them. You know, sometimes people need to find their own way. And as long as they have somebody holding on to them, you know, they're never going to get where they need to go. You know, you're doing all the work for them. Like I said, with that 10 of Wands, you're doing all the work for them. And it's not going anywhere. You know, and I feel like I like that internal struggle that I feel within you is, it's almost like you don't want to let this person go because you're afraid, you know, of what'll happen to them. But that's not your problem. That can't be your problem. You know, they're holding you back from what you deserve. And I feel like the best thing for them as well is to find their own 2 feet. You know, as long as you're helping them, they're not going to help themselves. But like I said, with this new person coming in, you know, it's all about doing what's best for you right now. It's clear to me there's a new journey for you happening, coming in. You know, someone that will nurture you, support, you know, be there for you, show up for you, you know, loyalty, honesty. All the things you wanted are here, but you have to be able to let go of the things that aren't giving you what you need anymore. And to be honest, I don't feel like it gave you what you needed ever. You know, sometimes we take on projects and we try to help people because we genuinely care about them. But like I said, if they're not going to care about themselves, then, I mean, sometimes it's just enabling. You know, a helpful hand is a helpful hand, but when it crosses the point of enablement, you're not doing them any good. You're not doing yourself any good. I feel like, you know, nurturing this new connection coming in is best for the 3 of you. You know, and don't overthink this. You know, I feel like you may overthink this, but don't. You know, I think you'll be surprised at what happens to this other person, this past person. I feel like I said, I feel like this is the best for the 3 of you. You know, I feel like you getting what you want from this new person, new person getting what they want from you, and this past person, I feel like they will find their way. They just need, you know, they need to be able to take care of themselves. Now with that past person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, we have some, you know, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. With this new person, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You know, it's not as relevant, but it's kind of a relevant story. It reminds me of my brother. My brother was addicted to drugs heavily in his younger years, and I remember my mom would always give him money. She would always take him in, no matter he'd steal from her, she'd take him in. You know, I never got it. I always told my mom, I'm like, Mom, she made herself miserable. She lost, you know, relationships because of it, because they couldn't stand to see her getting taken advantage of. You know, she enabled, but she did it out of love. She loved them. You know, it's her kid. And I get it now that I'm a parent to a point. But I remember it took a lot of convincing, but one day she finally let go. You know, she just said, I'm not going to help you anymore. You know, I'm not going to help you till you show that you're going to help yourself. And within 6 months, he was clean. You know, he's been clean since. You know, and it's just, like I said, it was hurting her relationships. It was hurting her financially. It was hurting her. She was always thinking about him. You know, and he wasn't going to help himself because she was enabling it. You know, she'd always give him the money. She'd always help him out. In the moment when he realized that she wasn't going to help him out anymore, that's when he found his 2 feet. That's when he started getting his shit together. And if she would have continued doing what she was doing, he may not be here today. Or she'd be broke and homeless and he'd be still living off her. And, you know, but where she toughened up and she just, you know, she closed the door and she said, okay, I'm just done. And she stuck to it. And I know it took her a lot to do it, but that was the most helpful thing for his recovery, was to know that he had a choice. He could fix himself or he can continue down the road, but he wasn't going to have anybody holding his hand. And like I said, that was the moment, you know, in the next few months is when he really started to get his shit together. And now he's doing good. He's doing really good. He's got a job. He's clean. He's been clean for probably 15 years. But he would never have got to the point that he is now if she would have kept doing what she was doing. You know, it's hard when you love someone to watch them suffer, but sometimes they need to suffer. And I know it's a hard thing to hear, especially when you love someone. But, you know, I mean, I never liked seeing it. I never liked telling him no. I mean, he's 12 years older than me. So when I was a kid, I remember him, you know, I always had a job, summer jobs, mowing lawns, delivering papers, cutting down trees, whatever I could do to get money. And he used to take money from me. He used to borrow money from me or steal it from me. And it was just, it got to the point where, I mean, I love him. He's my brother. But, you know, sometimes you just got to, tough love. Tough love isn't always the answer. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it is, though. Sometimes we have to choose ourselves. You know, and like I said, her letting him go was the best thing for him and for her. And now they're both benefiting from it. Sometimes we got to make the hard choice, is what I'm saying. You know, but sometimes we just got to know what is the best for both or all people involved. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.